Good morning, YouTube. Today, we're gonna work on the Project 355 engine and start tearing it down.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and that is Adam. And if you notice, we are not at either of our garages, we are at the Howard. And Richard has been gracious enough to let us work on the 355 engine here. I think it's kind of like a dry run to test out his shop. It's getting it all set up. He's got a lot of tools and he kind of said he wants us to figure out what tools he needs in order to be able to do cool stuff like this. So anyway, today we're gonna start tearing it apart, and then in the next video, Josh is gonna show up and we're gonna really tear this thing down, probably all the way to the block. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit scared about this. So anyway, we're gonna move the engine from the cherry picker onto the engine stand, and then we're gonna pull off all the accessories and basically everything we can that we feel comfortable doing, knowing that we're not gonna screw something up. So we're gonna get as far as we can today. I have no idea how far that is. If you'd like to support us on projects like this and other cool stuff, please go visit normalguyssupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for supercars and other cars. And in fact, if there's something that you don't see on the website and you want it, email us, sales@normalguyssupercar.com. and we'll do our best to try and get it for you. Also, you can use the code NGS10, which knocks off 10% almost everything. And better yet, if you see a better price advertised, send us an email, sales@normalguyssupercar.com, and we'll beat it.
Or we'll try to.
Or at least try to. We'll do our best. And finally, this series has been sponsored by Ricambia America, so go check out ricambiaamerica.com if you need any OEM Ferrari or Maserati parts. They are your hookup. They've been supporting us for years, so we love them. Thank you so much to Ricambia America for helping us out. All right, guys, let's turn some wrenches. By the way, if you guys want me to do a video just showing you the Howard, well, we can do that too. The goal was actually, it's not quite done yet. So Richard said, don't do a video yet. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. We'll do a video and we can obviously show you all the cool stuff that's in here. So we got to get a lot of the accessories off, all these belts off, all this stuff up top.
Probably
basically, the wiring harness needs to come off. Basically everything, because we're gonna be pulling off the heads, we're gonna be having the heads get redone for the valve guides, we're gonna be replacing the pistons, the rings, the bearings, everything. This is basically gonna be a brand new Ferrari 355 engine when we're all done, so it's going to be absolutely epic. So in order to do that, the first thing we need to do is get it up on the engine stand. Okay, to get the engine onto the engine stand, what we're gonna do is basically line it up with these studs right here. So there's 4 studs, very convenient for us, already mounted into the engine. So we will take those, shove them through these little holes, run some bolts on, and then the cool thing is we can actually work on the engine and rotate it and all sorts of stuff.
Not so fast, Lone Star.
Helmet!
So right off the bat, we already have a problem, which is that this stupid extension on the stud is too long.
And I see your Schwartz is as big as mine.
For those bolts. So I guess we're gonna have to shave these down a bit. Well, we're not off to a good start today. So looking for some sort of tool to cut that metal with, like a hacksaw or cutting blade. Nothing. So off to Harbor Freight.
Richard, you need something to cut with.
Yeah, we got, and a vise. You need a vise.
And a vise.
Yeah, we just noticed that too.
Yeah.
A few inches later.
All right, we got a cutting wheel, and we're gonna cut the crap out of that stuff, make it a little bit shorter. All right, the new and improved shorty version of the engine mount is ready to go. So we will now jack it up, put it on there, and bolt them down. Ta-da, engine on the engine stand. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is start unbolting a lot of this crap. So the headers need to come off, all the accessories, the accessory belts need to come off, water pump, yeah, basically all this stuff. So here we go. Okay, chipping away at it. Got the power steering pump off, the AC compressor off. Starting to try and get this coolant system
This
off.
other one came
This
off
one
super
yeah.
easy. This one's
This
being
one's
a
like,
bitch.
hey, I don't want to come off. Screw you. Got to get all this stuff off. Headers, wiring harness. Probably even do the valve covers, belt covers. Yeah, basically we'll get it down to maybe where we're actually pulling off the heads. And then we kind of want Josh because I don't want to screw that up.
Holy shit.
Okay, got the timing chain, or timing belt covers off. We got a lot of the other stuff off. For some reason, there's some weird aftermarket bolt on the alternator. I don't know what the hell is up with that thing. And it clearly looks like someone else has beat on it with a hammer. This belt, nice and tight. Not too shabby. This belt, yeah, that one was about to let go. That is really
Or
scary.
at least skip a tooth, maybe. I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's
well,
gonna let go.
that's all you need. So that suggests that probably the tensioner is failing. So this is the tensioner right here, is probably on its way out the door. This one's probably okay. That or the belt's stretched, but
Well, that's what the tensioner should compensate
Right.
for. So,
So
you
I'm-
would still think that maybe the tensioner
it's
is
possible either
on
way.
its way out. Yeah.
That's bad.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
You can see the timing marks, apparently, where they've done some.
From the last time. Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's here.
someone marked
too.
them. So they're pretty close. We'll have to make sure that that's top dead center. But
That's
wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's way too loose.
Definitely glad we didn't rev this thing
Because you
very
can
high.
almost.
Yeah, you can,
go
you could turn it 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's insane. All right, well, gotta still pull off more shit. So we were looking, you can actually see how it's clean because the belt has literally been sliding back and forth. Look at that.
That's insane.
Dude, this thing was a grenade waiting to go.
And then for context, there's
look at
nothing
that. This
over
thing
here.
can't move and it's not clean at all. Look at that. Wow. Wow, well, 7 years. It was ready to go.
Change your belt, kids.
Yeah, no kidding. So we're getting the headers off, and we've concluded that it does not matter what Ferrari that you have,
Headers all suck.
they all suck. Yep, headers suck. All right, well, only a few more on this side, a few more on that side. We get those off. Okay, header on this side. Wiring harness is gone. Still working on the header on this side. Let me tell you, these headers really suck. You can only get like a 1/12 of a turn.
I'll give one for all you betting folks out there. These things fucking suck.
Yeah.
There's a free quack for you.
Yeah, please. There's 2.
Fucking fucks.
Oh, 2 more. Well done. It's quite a few now.
I have to make up for the lack of fucks that Josh was saying.
Yeah,
since
we
he
should start
hasn't-
swearing more just for you guys. Because like everyone bet 355, which was like way too obvious, and
We're going to stop at 354 now.
just to be dicks. Yeah.
We're going to
I like
edit the 355th one out.
that. Yeah.
And you'll never know, other than
Well-
the fact that I just told you. But it doesn't, you know what? It doesn't matter. We do what we want.
Yep. I'll do what I want.
I can do what I want, bitch.
So close. So close.
And the stud's coming with it too.
Oh man.
Well, one already came out with it, so
That's the worst.
it makes it impossible to do it by hand or
Yeah.
by fingers.
Yeah, as soon as the stud comes, you're screwed. You gotta wrench it the whole way. Okie dokie. Now that the headers are off, basically everything's off,
Except for the alternator.
except for the damn alternator, which I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I'm gonna ask Josh because I don't want to break it or something. We obviously don't want to touch the belts yet, but we can pull the cam covers off. So yeah, maybe we should do that just to get those off because we probably want to send these out to get repainted. They look pretty terrible. This side's actually not bad. This side is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, that doesn't look so good. It'd be nice to have it nice and shiny since it's going to be totally rebuilt. got one side off. Got the other basically ready to come off. Gotta very gently pry it off. Ew, it does sound kind of gross when you do that.
Sounds moist.
Pull up on right here too. Just give it a little nudge. There we go, and maybe on the bottom, just to break loose that RTV. Yeah, that's right, there's RTV on it. There it goes.
I got it.
Got it? Whoa. Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh yeah, valve cover's off. These things always look really cool when that's off.
Yeah. It's clean in there.
Yeah, I mean,
That's clean. I've seen far, far worse.
it's not looking terrible. All right, YouTube, so there we go. We have everything off, ready to go to the next stage, which I'll be honest, we're gonna wait for Josh for that because we're gonna pull off the cams. We wanna kind of lock the cams in place because we don't wanna smash any valves or anything and do anything dumb. So I just rather be safe than sorry and get
Dumb
Josh's.
is what we do, though.
Yeah, dumb is what we do, but I mean, I don't want dumb to be expensive. So like, my motivation for not spending money is greater than my motivation to just get it done and be done, dumb. So that is impressive though. This right here should scare you. This is why we do these timing belts every 5 years. You guys know the drill. Please like, share, and subscribe. We do appreciate when you guys do it. And also go visit normalguysupercar.com and our sponsor, Cambia America. So those things all help us out. We do appreciate it tremendously. And if you go to normalguysupercar.com, use the code NGS10, it'll take off 10%. And if you go to Cambia America, you can use the code NGS10, but you have to spend at least $100, and that'll knock off 10%. We will be doing a lot more car stuff, including continuing working on this 355. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned.
It's going to be sweet.
Is it? I don't know. I think it is.
At this point, yeah, because the engine's
that's
out of
pretty
the car.
sweet. That's gonna be sweet.
It'll suck when we go to put the engine back in the car. That won't be
I'm not-
sweet.
I'm
That
not
will be
looking-
annoying.
I'm not looking forward to that.